One of the most recent casualties of the Russian aggression in the Donbass is a 23-year-old military nurse named Sabina Halicka. Sabina was killed on February 20th while on her way to provide medical assistance to the civilian population in the village of Katarinyuka, located near the front lines in the Luhansk region. These civilians who have been deprived of medical care because of the war depend on Ukrainian military medics for their medical needs. In spite of a ceasefire agreement that was in effect with enemy militants, the military vehicle in which Sabina was traveling was targeted and hit by an anti-tank grenade. Sabina was killed and another soldier wounded. The fact that the grenade had been fired from a great distance away indicates that the shooter was not some quote-unquote volunteer rebel, but rather a very well-trained military professional.
Вистріл відбувався на граничних дистанціях, і це потрібно бути справжнім спеціалістом, щоб влучити в машину на такій дистанції.
Sabina Halicka was a nurse from the village of Postova Rudnya in the Zhytomyr district in northern Ukraine. She joined the Ukrainian army in 2016 as a volunteer, and from that time had provided medical care to soldiers and civilians near the front lines in the Donbass. Her 19-year-old brother Pavlo has also volunteered to fight in the Ukrainian army. On February 23rd, at Sabina's funeral in her native village, Sabina's family, military comrades, and fellow villagers came together in grief to pay their respects.
Така світлинка, така була завжди маленька, кучерявенька дівчинка, яка бігла з такими великими оченятами, великими довгими віями до школи. Завжди повно для неї було друзів.
According to the reporting of journalist Andriy Tsaplienko, Sabina's death sparked an official reaction from the White House, whose spokesperson placed the blame squarely on Russia for the continuation of violence in the Donbass.
23-річний медик вбитий під час надання допомоги мирним жителям поблизу лінії зіткнення. Цей інцидент є нагадуванням, що конфлікт у східній Україні загострюється. Росія створила цей конфлікт 2014 року і продовжує керувати своїми озброєними ставленниками на Донбасі. Сполучені Штати знову закликають Росію наказати своїм ставленцям дотримуватися цілковитого припинення вогню.
Debris has been collected from the anti-tank grenade that killed Sabina, and an investigation of her death has been initiated. The hope is that the findings may someday be used by an international tribunal looking into the war in the Donbass and its perpetrators. I'm Tania Stech, and this was Ukraine in the News.
Канал 1+1 тепер доступний на Bell International Programming.